Question is from Gary from Chicago. Could you please give me some suggestions to help overcome social anxiety? Thank you.
Social anxiety. Well, first of all, shall we have a showing of hands? Is there anyone in this room that occasionally or has in the past suffered from social anxiety? Hands up, and please notice I have my hand up as well. In my younger years, I was totally afflicted with social anxiety before any kind of awakening. It was very difficult. So what is social anxiety? I think it's essentially based in being concerned with what other people think of you. And of course that's based in the past because deep down, based in your childhood, you got messages from your parents, from your mother and father, even though they might not have intended to give you this message, something about the way they were, how they communicated with you, their attitude, their behavior. Somewhere it gave you the feeling that you're not accepted, not loved, not good enough. And these feelings live in you at an unconscious level. And every time you look out at others, that unconscious limiting belief about yourself is literally projecting outside of you. Am I good enough? Do you like me? What am I supposed to say? What's the right thing? What if I don't say the right thing? What if I make a fool of myself? Because deep down I feel foolish. I feel not good enough. Is this a fair statement, folks? Yeah. It also is connected with perhaps not feeling that you fit in. That's another aspect to it. Not belonging, wanting to belong. It's that conflict between I don't belong, I don't know where I fit in, the pain associated with that, and desperately wanting to fit in. But I'm so glad I didn't fit in. Is anyone else glad they didn't fit in? A lot of hands going up here. You know, if I'd fitted in, I'd be a suburban lawyer in Melbourne, Australia, mowing the lawns every Sunday. There's nothing wrong with that either. But I would hope to be an awakened suburban lawyer. And I'd hope I could get someone else to come in and mow the lawns. But anyway. So how do you overcome this social anxiety? You know, you have to start with presence. Even if you're only present for a few moments at a time, that's better than nothing. Start tuning into what's here now in the way I share. Just bring yourself present with something that's here, in the moment with you. If your eyes are closed, just be present with your body breathing. Don't look for any outcome. Don't look for enlightenment. Just be present for a few moments. Then you notice your thoughts come in. And if you pay attention, not only do thoughts come in, but feelings come in with the thoughts. Because almost always there are feelings associated with your thoughts. So what kind of feeling would come in with the thought, I'm not good enough, I'm not loved, I'm all alone? These are the feelings you don't want to feel, and so you repress the feelings. But as you repress the feelings, you lock yourself into those patterns. So you have to first begin by being present, and as you become a little more present, you can begin to witness what's arising. Catch the thoughts as they arise. You've got to be able to identify these thoughts. Oh, I'm not good enough is coming in. Do you really like me? Do you love me? I know you don't really love me. Watch these thoughts as they come up, and also be aware of the feelings that come with them. Do not try and get rid of the feelings. Do not try and fix yourself. Do not try and change any of it. But just gradually, over time, become more and more present and more a witness to these things as they arise. And if you can bring the energy of presence to these feelings and thoughts as they arise, this part of you that is socially anxious, if you can bring the energy of presence to those aspects of yourself, and as you bring the energy of presence, you're also bringing the energy of love, acceptance, compassion, and allowing. In presence there's no judgment. Now this is what is the healing element. As you bring this loving, accepting, compassionate, allowing energy to every aspect of yourself that shows up, it will all begin to relax. Then you can become more and more yourself. Now, in our retreats, we often work through issues like this. there are words I would encourage you to say that I'm not going to say on video. But we all have a lot of fun with those words at the retreats, don't we, folks? Liberating ourselves, liberating the anger. How dare you judge me? If you disapprove of me one more time, I will kill you. Now, I don't mean you go and kill anyone. So it's a journey. My guess, Gary, is that you're quite young. I don't know if that's true, but social anxiety can go with being young. Isn't that true? Do we tend to outgrow it or not? Do we outgrow it? Some do, some don't.
Yes.
But I can assure you, presence and witnessing these things will really make a huge difference. People that often suffer from social anxiety have an over-exaggerated need to be the centre of attention. But they're not willing to own that. Not willing to feel that and confess that and say, I want to be the centre of attention. Pay attention to me. I'm the best one here. But because you repress that, you get caught in the other side of it, which is, I'm the worst one here. I'm not good enough. You flip from I'm the best to I'm not good enough. I'm better than everyone else to I'm not good enough. So maybe you have to own that part of you that wants to be the centre of attention, that wants to be the star, not just of your story, but everybody's story. Wouldn't that be nice?